Hi, I'm Kalyan. Today we're going to talk about this dish which is actually like my comfort food. Like people ask me about what's your comfort food. So for me, my comfort food is Hakka noodles. So let's go and see how to make a Hakka noodles which is going to look like really good. I can guarantee you that it's better than what you'll get in most restaurants in Bombay, and it's like very easy to cook. Ingredients for Hakka noodle: for 2 people you'll need about 4 tablespoons of oil, 1.5 tablespoon of soya sauce, 1 tablespoon of red chili sauce, 1 tablespoon of green chili sauce. We will use about 200 grams of bacon, 1 egg which are going to scramble, noodles which is about 200 grams which has been pre-boiled, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of vinegar, chopped green capsicum, sliced button mushrooms, chopped carrot, some chopped spring onions for plating at the end. So we are ready for our noodles. We are going to use a wok. Otherwise you could even use a flat pan as well. Most of us use non-stick pan. So what we're going to do is we are going to first put in the oil. Now today I'm using bacon as a cold cut, and bacon has a fair bit of fat which will also add to the surface. So don't put too much, but at the same time you can't skimp on it. So we're going to put 3 tablespoons. If we feel we need more, we'll put more. So you're layering the oil. So let's put the sauces in. Use whatever Chinese sauces you have at home, even if you have fish sauce, sriracha, which are Thai. I'll use the standard stuff which we keep at home. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of soy. So as you're adding the sauces, they're going to splutter. But the moment your soy hits the oil, keep the flame low in fact, you'll get this tantalizing, amazing smell of soy sauce. So next use a couple of chilies. So I'm going to use the brown chili sauce, and then I'm going to use the green Chinese chili sauce. So take a ladle and now mix in carefully because it's hot. So keep it on a low flame at this point, because what you're doing is you're seasoning it. Add in a couple of green chilies, you'll get a nice heat to it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put in some ginger and garlic, which is like finely chopped. So I'm going to use about half a teaspoon of chopped ginger and half a teaspoon of chopped garlic. Because again, what you're doing is you're just seasoning the oil base, because all these flavors are going to go into your noodles. Okay, next what we're going to do is to put the meats. So I'm using bacon, which is my favorite cold cut, but you can use sausage, you can use ham, and yeah. So you could also do chicken, prawns, or if you're vegetarian, you could skip this stage really. Now the advantage of using cold cuts is that they'll take less time to cook, and frankly after work you don't want to spend too much time cooking. Also, when you're using something like bacon, it's got a lot of fat, so don't put too much oil because some of the fat's going to come out from the bacon, and the flavors which come out from bacon fat is just amazing. Keep stirring it quickly. I mean, that's really the Chinese stir fry style of cooking, where they keep stirring very quickly on a wok. So we've added in the mushrooms just after the bacon because the mushrooms will take a bit of time to cook. We've not washed the mushrooms because a lot of water comes into it. So we've taken a damp cloth and wiped the mushroom. So take about 5-6 button mushrooms chopped in, and stir it in with the bacon, which is already seasoned with the soy sauces, ginger and garlic. So now is the next phase. Your oil has been seasoned, the meat and mushrooms have been cooked, the noodles go in. So now I'm going to add the noodles in parts. So I'm going to keep the flame a bit low. So I'm going to use about, say, 1/3 of it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bacon and the sauces and put it on top of the noodles, so you're getting the flavors into it. You know, the bacon's got this nice red tinge to it, which reminds me a lot of the Chinese sausages which you get, which are very red and slightly sweet. So if you were to use Chinese sausages, while the taste would be different from the salt of bacon, so we're going to add in some more noodles. And we're going to turn it around again. Now remember, a cardinal rule of cooking is that you don't want to crowd your pan. So if the pan is smaller, don't put too much, because what happens is your food doesn't get any space to move around, and you're packed like in a Bombay train, and then the flavors and all don't really come in. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to add any more noodles to this pan, because I think that it's more than enough full. After this, we're going to season it. If you want, you can just take a bit and taste it also. So if you see, while we put soya and all of that, it doesn't really have too much salt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in about less than half a teaspoon of salt at this point. I would also put in some black pepper. So put in some crushed black pepper. It'll give a nice heat to it and a lovely little difference in terms of the color with these specks of black. Now to this, I'm going to add vinegar, and I'm going to use about a teaspoon of it, because you don't want it to be too sour. So now that my seasoning has gone in, I'm going to stir it. Remember, don't crowd your pan. So leave about a third of your pan empty. So let it sizzle a bit at this point. Quickly wok toss it, because stir it on the wok. You want a nice little crunch coming in. You don't want the noodles sticking to each other, so keep spreading it out on the pan. Let it get the whole surface of the heat. Now you can, if you've got the patience for it, you can scramble your egg earlier. So what I'm doing is, and I don't want to use too many pans, so I have created a cooking surface. I've pushed all the noodles to the back. I'm going to add a bit of oil, take an egg, crack it, and that's it. Now just let the egg form a bit on high heat. So what I've done is I've done a little section for my egg. It's almost like a teppanyaki Japanese style, and I've scrambled my egg over here. And now I'm just going to like integrate the egg and mix it to the noodles. Okay, now listen very carefully. The thing about the vegetables is you add them right at the end. You don't want them to cook too much. It's really all about the crunch. So if your vegetables are cooked, you got it wrong. So if you want, rinse it properly. So reduce the flame at this point. Spread out the noodles and add about a tablespoon of each vegetable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 5 or 6 capsicum. I'm going to take, so look at the difference in color. So you've got green, now you've got like the orange of carrots. Spring onions, which give a lovely Chinese touch to it. Great for plating as well. Where they put a lot of sprouts at the end, and it adds this fantastic crunch. In fact, if you go to Chinese restaurants in India which are run by Chinese family, you'll see sprouts in their cooking. But the only difference is their sprouts are completely cooked. We want it to be kacha, we want the crunch. So I've added this in. Now I'm going to slowly stir it and blend it into my noodles. So we're getting this nice crackle and sizzle. It's almost like the emperor is walking down the palace and there's this fanfare and drum roll happening. And yeah, it smells already. So we are ready. We are ready to eat now. Okay, so we are now going to plate it.
We've got loads more for you, so subscribe to this channel and ping us at food@pingnetwork.in to tell us what you would like to see here.